The U.S. with an urgent plea to Israel to delay that ground invasion of Gaza, to try to buy more time to free more hostages held by Hamas. Some family members of those hostages talking about their concerns, sharing just horrible situations that their loved ones are dealing with. They shared their stories at a central synagogue.
And as fighting continues overseas, we're starting to see an increase in hate crimes in our area. According to the NYPD, hate crimes have risen by 7% in New York City since Hamas slaughtered Israeli civilians back on October 7th.
Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu live outside police headquarters in Lower Manhattan with updates from overnight. Janice, good morning.
Good morning, Shirlene and Mike. The families of some of those hostages flew from Israel to address the United Nations Security Council yesterday. And as you guys mentioned, they were also at a synagogue last night, sharing their now terrifying reality as they wait and plead for the hostages to be released by Hamas. And as you guys mentioned, the hate crimes, NYPD says they are investigating more hate crimes now since the start of the war. Supporters lined the streets in front of the United Nations yesterday to show support for the families of hostages as they arrived to address the Security Council. And as the families entered the UN, some of them were wearing shirts with the faces of their loved ones who are being held by Hamas. Hamas has released 4 hostages so far, and U.S. officials say they're working to get more hostages out. Now, some supporters in attendance say they attended other rallies here in the city and will continue to do so to show the world the gravity of the situation that is unfolding.
We wanted to come out to support them, to let them know that the people of New York support them, and we'll do anything that we can to help bring their innocent family members back home.
Meantime, here in New York City, the NYPD says hate crimes are up 7% since the start of the Israel-Hamas war. There were 51 incidents reported last week alone. 4 were against Palestinians. Meanwhile, 30 were against the Jewish community. Now, the NYPD does point out that these hate crimes are tied to individual incidents and are not a result of things like rallies and other gatherings.